The French National Institute of Industrial Environment and Risks, Ineris, was founded to assess and prevent chronic and accidental risks to people, property and the environment from industrial plants, chemical substances or underground operations. The institute is a public body under the supervision of the Ministry of the Environment. Stemming from organizations specializing in mining and chemicals, Ineris has more than 50 years of experience in industrial safety, health risk prevention and assessment of chemical products. The institute carries out research programs that guarantee its high level of scientific expertise. Multidisciplinary teams combine laboratory and full-scale experiments with field investigations, computing and statistical models. Research is completed by active monitoring of technological development. Learning from experience of past accidents and positive cases also contributes to improving expertise. The institute takes part in several scientific networks and plays an active role in some of them. Ineris teams continuously collaborate with the French and European key experts.
We can really talk about research at a European level now, and in many fields it's really important. Ineris has coordinated a significant number of projects. An example is Aramis, a project that we at the Commission Research Centre, where I work, have taken part in. It's a project which aims to develop a harmonised risk analysis method.
Ineris provides technical support to public authorities in preparing and implementing regulations. Understanding the physical and chemical characteristics of pollutants helps to reduce effluents, to predict episodes of pollution, and to improve monitoring. The institute carries out measurements and simulates emissions and their effect on the environment. Assessment of hazard and risk of chemical substances is a priority for national and European authorities. Ineris helps them to monitor and reduce these substances, and in some cases to prohibit them. A substantial amount of research is also done by Ineris concerning toxicology and ecotoxicology.
The French National Health and Environment Plan aims to coordinate all existing measures for preventing health hazards linked to environment. The plan has three main objectives. The first is to guarantee clean water and air for everyone. The second is to prevent medical problems linked to the environment, especially cancer. And the third is to enhance public information and warn people if there is a risk. Ineris contributed to defining the measures to be adopted and will take an active part in implementing some aspects of the plan. Ineris conducts research and collaborates at an international level, which is a necessary condition in making sure that the public authorities are provided with the best expertise available.
The institute participates with industrial firms, agencies and representatives of the community in a large number of standardization committees. The institute's expertise is mobilized in situations such as mine clearance or prevention of natural hazards like landslips and industrial hazards for sustainable management of the environment. Ineris contributes to drawing up prevention plans for mining, natural and technological risks. These plans make it possible to identify areas of risk and to define construction regulations.
Here we are in the deepest underground level of the city of Laon, bearing in mind that there are 4 other levels, which means superposition of residual voids. The problem is the long-term properties of these materials. You dig a hole in sand, the floor is constituted by sandy materials that have to support limestone pillars. All geotechnical data available have been analysed by Ineris. A risk prevention plan has thus been established in order to manage surface occupation.
The Ineris Emergency Support Unit is operational 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing technical support to the public authorities, the emergency services, prefects, local control authorities in the field of environmental risk, DRIA, and the industrial companies concerned. At the request of public authorities, industrial firms may ask for Ineris to perform third-party assessments of their conformity to regulations. These assessments can also be provided by other bodies, the Hygiene, Safety and Working Conditions Committee, CHSCT, and local committees for information and consultation. In the context of the new approach with CE marking, Ineris assesses whether industrial products conform to regulations, standards and other reference criteria, whether they're chemical products, materials or complex systems and equipment. The regulatory process is completed by voluntary certification, and the Institute has developed certification in very varied fields: water quality, environmental instruments, lightning protection, installation, repair and maintenance of equipment for explosive atmospheres. Ineris performs risk analysis and safety studies for industrial firms. For example, several studies have been carried out on the Saralbe petrochemicals platform.
Here we're on a site classified as Seveso plant, upper tier. Therefore, we have to implement a safety management system for controlling major accident hazards. In other words, define a specific risk management policy, implement a system to apply it, and carry out a number of studies and risk assessments for major accident hazards. So, my work at Ineris has two major points of interest. The first one is the knowledge and expertise and methodology for risk analysis. And the second one is the fact that Ineris works with the ministry to perform safety studies. So we're kept informed in real time of changes in the regulations, and we have a product that corresponds perfectly to the authorities' requirements.
At the request of the state and of local authorities or operators, the Institute installs and manages systems for monitoring cavities and rocky slopes. Ineris provides training for a broad public. Official inspectors, companies, research departments, unions, local authorities and associations. Consultancy activities respecting a code of ethics and drawing on the experience of the Institute are another way of transferring knowledge. This is also the case for the reports and data that are available on the Institute's website. In a world where controlling harmful effects of human activities is a prerequisite for protecting environment and health, Ineris is a reference actor in risk management, which is now recognized as one of the cornerstones of sustainable development.